Jura kicks off for Souths. And Folks was about to have first touch. It'll be Nissen. And he brings it out about 10 metres. Now Harrington again. Coleman urging him to his feet. Johnston. Just outside Canterbury's quarter line. Still a bit of feeling in the match. Johnson and Farrer exchange a couple of blows. Now Ackery separates them. We stay with the football. Fennick turns in a tackle, finds Coleman. Good quick hands for Boyle. He pushes it out the back for Jura. Now they've gone inside the quarter. Boyle pushes one player out of the road. Penalty against Canterbury inside the 5. Coleman threatens with a quick tap. But I think he was only fooling. You'll find the goalposts right behind Neil Armand. Speedy recovery. Jura. He's got the 2. South draw first blood. They lead by 2 points to 0. Lamb. Penalty against South Sydney inside the 5. Canterbury will get a chance at 2 points. And South Sydney, their defensive record tells it all in 89. They've scored 61 tries, just 29 against them. Quite a performance. And Barwick, who is one of the biggest kickers in the game, this young man.
Yes, he may be a big kicker, and I can't see any real reason for not using Terry Lamb, who's one of the most accurate going around. He scored something like 80-something points, 83 or 4 points already for Canterbury this year.
Let's see how accurate this man is. With his first, he's got it. He didn't meet it all that well, but the score is 2-2, Souths and Canterbury. They had an overlap there for a minute. Lyons goes blindside, running strongly 2 metres away.
It was a good run up the blindside there. They seem to take an age to get to him.
Quick hands out for Jura. Great ball. He read that superbly to link up. Good football from Souths. They cut out the man superbly to put Jura right under the post.
Yes, a classic try, this one. Coleman, long pass, cuts out an interloper there and gets the ball straight to Jura. Jura just moved beautifully into action there. Watch it again from head on, you'll see the cut-out pass. And there goes Jura running straight into a gap. The Canterbury player knows that he's made a blunder by going up. You'll see probably on the left here, he's straight away puts his head right down.
Jura converts his own try. South Sydney lead 8 points to 2. Coleman. Well, he went to pass that ball, and all he did was throw it into the backside of Andrews. Picked up by Langmack. This time the hands were fine. Canterbury well and truly on the attack now as Haggith gets up quickly. He broke from the scrum to support his men. White takes the big step. Fennick's there to drag him down just a metre away. They've got numbers on the right if they can get it wide. Somebody should end up in the sin bin. Well, that's well and truly a professional foul.
Yeah, Mario Fennick there used all his very long experience to hold White down until all the defence was in the position. You can see the elbow on top of the back. That's all forcing down about 12 or 13 stone down on top of him. And it really should quite definitely should have been in the sin bin.
They bridge the gap a little. South Sydney 8, Canterbury 4 now. Blindside Fennick. Back for Sidaris.
Fennick is a freak the way he can get rid of the football in almost every circumstance. He's one of the very, very good players that can do that.
Coleman. A bit of a brawl in back play. The touch judge will come in for a report on that one now. Bill, that happened right in front of you.
Yeah, I think Mario Fenech resented the tackle, Graham. There was something about an eye gouge, actually. He went for his eye. Now, I'm not going to say that at this point in time, but he certainly went for the eye at one point, and, you know, a couple of players were involved. Langmack was one, Jamie Corkin another one, and Peter Tunks was there also.
So quite a lengthy report coming in from the touch judge, Ackery. Coming back around for Jura, around enough. It sure does. Beautiful kick from Jura. South Sydney 10, Canterbury 4. Didn't have anybody on his right shoulder. Sedaris. O'Day steps back inside. There's the try line for you. 5 metres away for Souths. Coleman. Fenech. Penalty's gone against Canterbury. But plenty of timing. The timing's sweet. South Sydney 12, Canterbury 4. Well, I remember when he did it, the match we were covering, Mario told everyone it was all right on that occasion too.
I don't know how he could be so confident that it's not broken. Only X-rays can tell that. He must be clairvoyant, this trainer from South Sydney.
Barwick had linked up, but was held as he was trying to recover the football. About 38 metres out. Strikes it beautifully. Gee. Tremendous goal. He's nearly put that up into the stands. South Sydney 12, Canterbury 6. Against the feed, Lamb. Canterbury with a chance. Intercept by Neville. Barwick's got him. No, he hasn't. Still going, Neville. Ducks under a swinging arm. South Sydney alive now. From one end of the field to the other. Fenech overlaps Souths. Davidson through the dummy when he had Roberts outside. Now Canterbury on their heels. That'll be a penalty. He's calling over. Is it Nissen? 5 minutes in the bin.
Yes, Nissen, 5 minutes in the bin.
Vital kick, this one. Try and give them that little bit of breathing space. Souths strikes it well. There has been some outstanding goal kicking at the stadium on Nissen's last Friday night. 14-6, Souths over Canterbury.
There's no argument about that. This has been a real good workout, first-class workout, and hopefully no major injuries to either side.
Roberts can't shake Haggith, but he manages to unload the shot. Now he's going to have support. Can he line up Roberts? He didn't.
He didn't even think it.
Roberts was there waiting for it.
Yes, this is a case of a young man playing his first grade game as a wing three-quarter, first selected game as a wing three-quarter, making the break, getting up the sideline, but then forgetting the name of the game is to keep the ball alive. And that was a bit bad.
Barwick, overlap for Canterbury. Haggith out for Farah. Into the clear. Saving tackle from Boyle. Now Langmack. Try. Canterbury. Raymond under the posts. This game is well and truly alive and up for grabs. From some 55, 60 metres away, Canterbury right under the posts.
Yes, magnificent stuff here. The Nissan replay shows it. We've got Greg Barwick offloading the football there. Out it goes to Farah. Now Farah's been kept in check up to a point, but he gets away beautifully, goes strongly, gets it out to Langmack, and then to the speedy Raymond for the last, shall we say, 18 metres. A very, very good try. Scored in exactly the right position, right underneath the goalpost. That's where they need to be scored. Larling gets the pass away. That's Haggith there in the middle of the field. Onto Farah, changes the direction of attack, uses that big, strong fend of his, drags Boyle with him for about 7 or 8 metres. Langmack times the pass perfectly to Raymond, and Raymond sprints away, looking behind him over the left shoulder and puts it down right behind the black dot.
And Barwick adds 2 more. South Sydney just 14-12. Welcome back, well and truly on here at the stadium. Canterbury claiming a spear tackle against a South Sydney player. Interesting to see the action of Neil Armand because of recent events.
Yes, well, Les Davidson hurls himself in there like a projectile. It's on a Canterbury player, incidentally. Up he goes, over he goes, turned on his back. Well, it started out to be a spear tackle, and only by the grace of God was it not a spear tackle in the last split second. Certainly one to be worried about. I wouldn't like to get anyone involved in anything at this stage, but that's a pretty nasty one. It could have been a very, very nasty one if he'd stayed straight on and not folded his head under, as you'll see.
Well, interesting. Peter Sterling. Well, there's another elbow there. Some high stuff going in on Fennick. How did you call the tackle, Stella?
Well, as Rex said, it started off looking as though it was going to be a spear tackle. I don't think there was any great intent in it. Les came down with his head bowed, drove the shoulder in and just went through with the tackle. Unfortunately, Kyle White, well, I suppose fortunately, he ended up landing on his back. He seems to be okay. He's sitting up now, so I think we may see a penalty, but no further action.
He really made the advantage line. He was moving quite freely. Lamb. Farrah. Stepping well. He's going to have a ton of support inside now. Lamb. It was a line ball that passed. Will Lamb get there? He will. Canterbury under the posts. South Sydney in a heap of trouble.
It'll be interesting to look at this pass back on the inside to Lamb from Farrah and get an idea of where the referee was actually standing, because it looked slightly forward to me, ever so slightly. Now here's Farrah, he's busted the defence and he goes upfield. Lamb appeared to be slightly in front of him at that stage, but it's very, very difficult to tell. I wouldn't like to say that was a forward pass. I'd like to call that a line ball. Now here's Lamb again. Out, the pass goes to Farrah, straightens with that big fend of his, gets the ball, the action going, and then tries to get the pass back on the inside. I think even there, the evidence of the way he gave the ball indicates that it was just about line ball. And Terry Lamb showing all the necessary speed to score a very, very good try indeed.
And Barwick from right in front. This very match last year in the last of our Friday nights, it was the other way around who Souths upset Canterbury. The Bulldogs 18-14 after 13 seasons and some 303 matches. Fennick out for Longbottom. It's going to be Longbottom taking on the fullback Barwick. Longbottom steps in field. The cover defence just gets there. It was Lamb. Now, quick play the ball. Coleman. South with a heap of numbers. They must score, surely. Lions died with it. Somehow the defence got there. The dummy. Roberts is going nowhere. Canterbury hanging on by a 4-point lead. A converted try from South. There's a chance. Lions gives them a chance and the stadium erupts.
Well, the Nissan replay will show the great long arm of this young man come out and score a legitimate try.
Ellison from wide out. Is it going to be successful? Wide of the mark. Canterbury and South Sydney at the stadium locked together. Now, Coleman, Jura and Ellison have been their field goal kickers this year. Jura's off the field. Ellison's there, so's Coleman. Long pass. O'Day breaks the tackle. This might be it. Shot inside the corner, still going. Time must just about be up. There it is. The match is over. It's a draw. A sensational climax to the 89 premiership for both those two teams. 18-all South Sydney and Canterbury.